What's going on, Foodie fam? It's your main man Dame. Drop some quick shout out to all of our new heads that are now following the madness because of the worst series. This is like the best series on my channel. A lot of family comes out for this one right here, man, and we get into it. Sometimes we get lucky, like on our last one, when we went to go do the worst rated seafood, ended up being pretty good. Make sure y'all check that out, because we show love when love is there. When the love's not there, that's when we beat them upside the head. So I'm about to try to do some Chinese food, the worst rated. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into some of these reviews. The lady over the phone was incredibly rude when we called. She did not understand our order and said, "Oh my God, first you said ... now you're saying ... That is extremely unprofessional. I get if she needed clearance, but practically arguing with a customer is completely uncalled for and immature. So we hung up on her without even responding back. Their loss." This one right here is kind of lengthy. So my cousin and I just ordered from this place. Google says they had 4.0 stars, and after the show I just experienced, I'm dumbfounded. We ordered a beef and broccoli and a bunch of other stuff. The beef and broccoli never arrived, so we decided to call and ask what happened. We weren't rude in the beginning, and to be honest, I even hate calling places back, but they messed our order up. So we started talking to the girl, and she was like it wasn't on the order. Mind you, I gave my order, had her read it back. I then proceeded to reread the order back, and then I had her read it back again. So there should have been a beef and broccoli, which she then replied to, "Oh, I didn't put it in the order." I'm like, okay, how are you going to tell me that you took the food off the order? So I kindly asked, hey, can we get a replacement order of beef and broccoli, since that order was missing? And she said no, because we didn't pay for it. But we didn't get a chance to pay for it because she didn't even put it in the system. Upon looking at the menu and adding up the prices, we in fact paid for the beef and broccoli, but never received anything. On top of all that, she didn't even give us a receipt to prove that she didn't screw up. And then she condescendingly apologized like she didn't care and wanted us to pay another $13.95 to give us another beef and broccoli, which in fact is actually only $8.95. I will never order from here again. I'm disgusted at the way we were treated, and truthfully, their food is anyways. All right, y'all. Whew, that was a mouthful. We're going to read one more, and then we're going to slide over to Happy Garden. See how happy it really is. This place used to be good, but then it went downhill. Their food is soggy, and their teriyaki doesn't even taste like teriyaki. The staff never smiles or says thank you. Disgraceful and rude. If you want decent Chinese, I suggest you take your business elsewhere. All right, man, so Happy Garden, look, the folks here, they're not too happy, but I'm pretty sure you can make your boy Dame Drops happy, right? Wrong. Let's go ahead and slide over to the spot, man. You already know what this is. It's the worst reviewed Chinese spot in my neck of the hood. I holla. What up, Foodie fam? Yo, real talk, I probably passed this location a million times because the Burger King I always film at is over there. And I film at this McDonald's across the street sometime. And I never ever seen this Chinese spot ever. But then again, I never looked over here. So I guess we're gonna be checking it out. Happy Garden, Berlin, Connecticut. Let's find out what this food game hitting on, all right? Hey fam, right off the muscle over here at Happy Garden, the one thing I have to say, if nothing else, regardless how this review goes, these people are honest. Now mind you, y'all, why she have to open that up? Because, I ordered boop some iced tea to go with my meal. And she was like, hey, just to let you know, would you like to select a soda? Because my husband accidentally rang you up for a soda. And what had happened is when I asked for the iced tea earlier for my man, he didn't see it on the register, so he had to make a phone call. And I guess they told him, what to charge me for the iced tea. But he probably also hit the soda button just to charge me for something because he wasn't sure at first. So she was like, go ahead and pick your soda. She didn't have to. I didn't know because looking at my receipt, it doesn't give a detailed breakdown of everything I ordered, right? But she was being honest. So I like that, Happy Garden. You already got like a check in my book just for being honest with me. Oh, so this is my chicken for my sweet and sour chicken. Sometimes they put that sweet and sour sauce right over the chicken. This is like, nah, you can go ahead and just dip it yourself. Make yourself a plate at home, whatever the case may be. So I want to hit this chicken butt naked before we dip it up off into the sweet and sour sauce. Ooh, hot. Ooh. This is that light soybean oil. You hear what I'm saying to you? Light on the grease, not heavy on the grease. They weren't fried, dyed forever in a day. This got that Drake light skin on them. Oh, you was Yes. Yes. Oh, that's that sticky, icky sauce. You have a little bit of thickness to you. Must be that sugar booger on you. Yeah, that's that sugar booger. Come here. A nice flat rate chew on the chicken. A light batter that matters. Not overly greasy. Sweetness coming through on the sweet and sour sauce. Something serious, something sincere. And there's not much more you can really ask for at the end of the day. This is a good sweet and sour chicken over here at Happy Garden. Y'all doing your thing so far. Ooh, Happy Garden, you're playing a dangerous game of good chicken with your sweet and sour sauce. We're starting off on a good foot. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yo, is that green giant broccoli? Green giant. This broccoli been steamed right here, boy. I could see it. I could see the visual effects in that broccoli. Dumb green. That's Marcy Green Project green. That right there is green with envy. You know what I'm saying? Wild greenbacks. Dead presidents in your pocket. Green. But this beef and broccoli combination doesn't look half bad. I want y'all to go ahead and get right to business on that. Get your little nibble wibbles. Get your nibble wibbles. But let your boy know. How is that? What is that hand on? Visually, it looks good. Visually, it looks good. Let me start with the green giant, the green giant broccoli. Hey, yo, chill. Nah, chill. Let's get with the beef. So I'm talking about beef and broccoli combination. The beef got wild chew on there. And letting me know the beef isn't for real. This right here is a nice little cut. Slender. It's a lean beef, baby. Because you could break right through on every single bite. Not heavily salty. A light saltiness to it. But I'm telling you, the glaze over the beef and broccoli is really setting this thing off. They made this one the right way, family. Because you could take your beef and you can take your steamed broccoli, and that broccoli's soft. I had to pronunciate all the letters in soft, just to let you know what that broccoli had on. Hot. My God. Why are you so good at Happy Garden? Now, I like my little hood Chinese spot. This one definitely isn't in the hood. But maybe they were reading the reviews. Maybe they wanted to go forth with hiring different family members and friends or whatever. Somebody in that kitchen, not somebody, my man's that was back there. My man's back there, I didn't even catch your name, family, but you whipping up that work. Because your beef and broccoli is hitting on whatever it's hitting for. And got my taste buds over here just... Oh my God, you so good, baby. This right here is beef and broccoli for real. Like a good tender day, I gotta take you home. I wonder if I take you home, will you still remember, baby? Because I need you tonight. But I need to break up all that food, all that goodness, with a little bit of Canada Dry ginger ale. We got spare ribs, chicken wings, and beef. We got to get directly at that, something proper, family. So far, Happy Garden, you're not doing too bad with your food. Your food is actually spot on. Let's see what your wings are hitting on. Yeah. Meh. These are mid wings. These wings are mid. Yeah. Reggie wings. Things been stepped on. No, these ones is not crack at all. Not much chicken on the wing, which is to be expected. That soybean oil probably doesn't work too well on the skin with this one. Just kind of the flavor itself is kind of off. They're not crispy wings whatsoever. I mean, it look like they fried wings, but there's no crisp. There's no bite that sets these apart from other wings and some of the Chinese hood spots that are actually crispy, because I done had me some good wings and this ain't it. Now, there's a particular Chinese spot that I go to for their beef teriyaki, and it is so sincere. It is official, family. Like, the beef really looks juicy and succulent. This has a little gleam to it, a little sheen on it. You know, let's go ahead and get that bite and see what that flavor's smacking on. If that flavor's smacking on anything. This is like a couple stairs down from beef jerky. It's like beef jerky's cousin. It just kind of, it has that grit to it, and the beef not so tender. There's no succulent divine bite. There's nothing that makes this stand out whatsoever. It's almost, I mean, it's right there with their chicken wing, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and see what the spare rib. Now look at that spare rib. It looks good, right? Kind of looks glazed up, seasoned up, like we're gonna get some sweetness to it. Yeah, it looks sincere, right? Yeah, come on, family. Come on, fam. Come with it. Come with it. Somewhere over the rainbow, these ribs stay dry. Yo, the flavor on the ribs missed the mark. You could have almost been a Chinese hood spot rib, but you missed the mark. Like, somewhere where that sweetness was supposed to kick in, it didn't kick in. Maybe it got overcooked, because I mean, you are seared to death. You really are. But they probably overcooked the flavor right out this junk. A wild, basic bite on the ribs, basic bite on the wings, just a mid bite on the beef. This whole section of meat, I could have avoided. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I ain't gonna say it's good either. Yo, your shrimp, jeez. This is that flat fried shrimp. That's when you have the batter all over the shrimp, and all the batter plus the shrimp is kind of getting cooked together. That's why it looks so big. That's just how they put it in the pan. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You ain't gotta just pour the batter all over the shrimp while it's inside the oil frying up. You don't gotta do that, because all that extra right here, all this extra fried batter with the grease here, this makes the shrimp taste better. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you, family. Let's get over to this egg roll. Egg roll looking thick, right? Looking like it's packed with goodness. Oh, I know this bothers my foodie fam so much when I bite into the middle of things instead of biting on the end. But we gonna do what we can do, because that's where all the flavor at, or at least where it should be. No more. No more, yo. I'm gonna just stop right there. I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna stop myself before I upchuck in my own video. We know in the hood, anytime you see them putting drinks inside foil containers, you know it's sugary sweet goodness regardless what the flavor. They definitely took a page out of the hood book of putting drinks inside foil containers and pouring all the sugar in there. Because this joint right here, sweet tea. This isn't no regular iced tea. This is sweet tea right here. This joint slap though. Let me not deprive y'all of why we all come to Chinese spots to begin with. The fortune cookie. I'm gonna read you my fortune too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give you the numbers, but I will read you my fortune. Crack open. Compromise is always wrong if it means sacrificing a principle. All right. There's some things that Happy Garden did right, And there's some things that Happy Garden does wrong. As far as cleanliness, customer service, definitely done right. In certain food aspects, definitely down the right direction. But you know now, we gotta take it to Yelp and give them this work regardless. You know what happens next. Alright guys, if you're new around here, this is the part of the video where I actually do my very own Yelp review, put it in up against everybody else's Yelp review as well. How happy is this garden? Let us break this one down, shall we? Visually, this is your average Chinese spot and it is decently kept from when I had arrived. Menus laced the wall up near the ceiling and I began to place my order at the register. I was told that the wait time would be roughly 10 minutes, and so I stepped back to make myself comfortable. There was some minor confusion as to what I should be charged for my iced tea order, and so the gentleman behind the counter placed a phone call to see how much he was supposed to charge, and then I paid for my meal. Other employees arrived shortly thereafter, and a young woman bagged up my order and apologized for I was charged for a soda that was not on my order. And so she gave it to me versus not telling me at all. Honesty is always a good policy, and I appreciate them for it. Let us get into the small beef and broccoli, which was delightful upon my taste buds. The beef was lean and not chewy at all. The sauce was your run-of-the-mill sauce used in most Chinese establishments that have been Americanized, as so often put, but it was good. A nice soft bite on my steamed broccoli, and again, the flavor kept calling to my happy place where the inner outer fat man in me is kept. Even the sweet and sour chicken came through ever so subtle with extreme bite back energy. A fresh take on chicken well versed in the fried goodness of tomorrow without even knowing it. The sauce was kept off to the side to enjoy the playful dipping action that was soon to follow. We are 2 for 2 with the meals, but unfortunately my poo-poo platter was poo-poo matter. The ribs were an accident waiting to happen on Tough Street. Even the sauce for the ribs missed the mark in the way they were seared. You'd think all the marks were highly visible, but the sauce itself did not care. No flavor to be justified here as anything great, but more on the basic side of life with confusion to become the base of it all. My wings never took flight. They looked fried but were DOA, dead on arrival, and all you could taste was the soybean oil used to soak them in. My stomach was trying to run for the hills, but I had more to do. Their beef sticks found comfort on the same Tough Street as their ribs, for they were neighbors on this block and I could taste it. Again, lacking a flavor profile to adhere to them, we are just falling and failing at this point. There were egg rolls in there too, and I was reluctant to take a bite, but I tried it anyway, and instantly regretted said decision. More disappointment than before at best, and so while Happy Garden is good at some things, they can work on others, but this does not make them terrible. They just need some help along the way. Alright fam, that's the vibe right there. Another situation where our worst wasn't that bad. We found some, as far as the food goes, but then we found positive bright light where great energy is let in. And I think that's what we're always looking for at the end of the day, right? So, decent job, Happy Garden. Got some things to work on, but you're not doing too bad, kid. It's your man, Dame Drops. You know right here, stay true right here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Psh, Dame Drops is back again. You already know the vibes, man. Hit me in the comment section below. Let me know what you want me to do the worst of next. All right, if I didn't touch it yet, let a brother know. I'll holla. Dame Drops.